I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl So Sincere and I'm back with another hair tutorial. So today I am about to do my hair in a ponytail. Don't look at this, y'all. Trust the process. Trust the process. Y'all about to see me go from 0 to 100. Well, it could never get 0, but y'all about to see me go from 50% bad bitch to 100% bad bitch real motherfucking quick. Alright y'all, so I just got out the shower. Don't forget to trust the process. Bad bitch loading. The first step to a successful flat ponytail is to make sure that you get your hair bone straight. I did go ahead and blow my hair out and then straighten it out before I even began anything, and that's the process that y'all can see here. Secondly, I started off with doing half of my hair, so I put the first half of my hair in the ponytail first. I then proceeded to brush the second half of my hair into the ponytail, which is where you can see that I'm doing now. Once I did that, I wanted to go ahead and even it out and flatten it out, so that's where you see me combing the back up to make sure that all of the hair is in there nice and secure. If you have long hair, you don't have to worry about that step where I added in the extra piece of weave to secure the braid, but if your hair is fairly short like mine, you want to make sure that you go ahead and do that. Once you're done securing your ponytail and getting it as flat as you want it, you want to go ahead and spray it down with some Got2b freeze spray or whatever freeze spray you desire. You take the black paper and you want to stick it inside of the scrunchie that's holding your ponytail. The reason that you want to do this is because you want to make sure that it does not slide out. Trust me, I've had a ponytail slide out before because I did not properly secure the black paper that was holding the weave on top of the ponytail. After that, you want to go ahead and glue it down. Use as much glue as you desire. You want to make sure that you put it all the way up and down the black hair paper to ensure that the whole paper is glued. Don't worry, it's not going to get on your hair. The next step is to go ahead and start wrapping the ponytail. Always start from the bottom of the braid as close to the tip as you can. Always put glue on that starting part of the track and then work your way up. You can also go ahead and add glue all the way up the braid. That makes it easier to just go ahead and keep wrapping without having to constantly stop for glue. If you do have somebody to do this part for you, go ahead and let them do so because this part does get a little bit messy, but overall it's not impossible for you to complete yourself if you have to. Now we're going to move into one of the most important steps, and this is taking the piece of hair that you're going to wrap around the ponytail. You want to make sure that you use a brush, freeze spray, as well as the blow dryer to get this as flat as possible, and also to ensure that it doesn't slide out or make your ponytail unravel throughout the day. You can see where I took the comb to tuck in the last little bit of string of hair. I'm also going to spray it with the Got2b freeze spray and then blow dry it. Remember what I told y'all, trust the process. I know you see the ponytail is sticking up right now, but I'm going to show you in a second how I go back in and reshape the ponytail to make sure that it's laying properly and looking like a cute, nice blunt cut ponytail. You can see a little piece of hair was missed on the initial wrap, so I did wrap that back in and I went ahead and re-sprayed it as well as re-blow dried it because again, you want to make sure that it's not going to unravel. And this is the part where I'm going to go ahead and shape the ponytail. You can see first where I'm taking the brush to just brush all of the hairs in the same direction and make sure that everything is where it needs to be. Now what I'm going to do is hold the ponytail from the part where it's sticking up at, and I'm pretty much just going to bend and shape the braid until it's laying how I want to. You can see where it's now laying like a regular ponytail, and now I'm going to go ahead and comb out any extra hairs that may have got caught up in the ponytail or wrapped incorrectly so that I can make sure once I do my blunt cut, all of the hairs will stay the same. If it does come down to me needing to rebrush or recomb my ponytail throughout the day, you don't want it to be a situation where you didn't comb the ponytail out and now hairs that were never cut are sticking from the ponytail. So you can see I did just use the easy rubber band method where I put the hair in the ponytail using a rubber band, and then I went in with the clippers. If you don't have clippers, scissors are just as fine. Again, if you need someone to do that part for you, it's always recommended, but if you have to do it yourself, it's not impossible. Lastly, you're going to go in with your edge control of your choice. Y'all don't worry about them edges sticking out in the back. I was going to do something with those as well. I was going to curl them, but I decided not to. But anyways, my favorite edge control is the Style Factor Edge Booster. You only need a little bit. You don't want your edges getting too greasy. You don't want them getting too thick, and you also don't want them turning white, which will happen if you put too much edge control over greasy hair. I did forget to mention you should have little to no grease in your hair at all when you're doing a ponytail because this will also make sure that it lays perfectly flat and fine. Y'all can see where I did cut my edges. You don't have to if you don't want to. They'll grow back if you do decide to. Sometimes I decide to just leave them curly and out, and sometimes I'm in the mood to brush them back and swoop them in the ponytail like you can see me doing here. So again, this part will also be to your preference, but the style is complete. I'm gonna go in with finishing touches of Gots to Be glue on my edges, as well as tying it down with the black hair paper just to make sure that I get it flat one last time. The process is officially complete, and as y'all can see, this is a really cute and fast style. 10 out of 10. Let me know how y'all think I did in the comments, and if you attempted this style on yourself, let me know how you did as well. Thank y'all for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Mwah.